AI to build the website you need with full business functionality.
With breaking news out of Henry County, an Atlanta police officer shot while serving a warrant with the U.S. Marshals.
That's right, and in the last few hours, we've learned that the suspect, who is now dead, was wanted by APD for the recent killing to a mother of 4 children. 32-year-old Courtney Reese was shot multiple times last week along Springside Drive in southeast Atlanta. The shooting captured on a nearby Ring doorbell camera, and it showed that suspect firing at least 10 shots even after Reese collapsed. Well, in the past hour, Reese's father told 11 Alive that he doesn't wish death upon anyone, but said, quote, "This was the best outcome because this guy was a danger to others while on the run."
We have live team coverage for you tonight. Molly Oak is live from the scene in Henry County with more on what led to this turn of events. But we're going to kick things off with Joe Ripley outside Grady Hospital. So, Joe, do we know the officer's condition right now?
Yes, we understand. According to Atlanta Police Chief Darren Shearbaum, the Atlanta police officer shot while helping to execute the search warrant in Stockbridge is currently getting treatment after he was shot in the arm. He is expected to be okay, though. We did see a number of law enforcement show up here to pay their respects and show solidarity in supporting this officer as he recovers. It was an 18-year APD veteran, Shearbaum said, that was sent here to Grady Hospital, flown by a Henry County Sheriff's Office helicopter. This, of course, is all tied to a search warrant in Henry County. A regional task force led by U.S. Marshals executed the search warrant this morning in Stockbridge for Derek Rankins. He is the man accused of shooting and killing Courtney Reese 1 week ago near Cleveland Avenue in Atlanta. Reese was a mother of 4. She was just 32 years old, shot at least 10 times. She had lost her sister just months before that. Police say they identified Rankins as a suspect, and tonight Chief Shearbaum says Rankins is dead after an hours-long standoff.
This is what we train for. We recruit men and women who have a quality to stand in the gap for their communities. We train weekly and regularly to make sure when an individual who poses harm to a community doesn't want to go back to jail, that we can do so with the least risk to the citizens in the area.
And tonight, Shearbaum says no other officers were injured throughout this search warrant execution.
So, I'm going to bring you something because I'm in Atlanta. So, this happened in Atlanta. Let's see if I can pull this up real quick because he went crazy.
You know, this happens to a lot of women out there. They date charming crash outs. Street dudes who have no ambition, no purpose. They don't mind doing life just to prove a point. So stay away from them. This is 32-year-old Courtney Reese. Here's a photo of her. 4 children are now left without a mother after she was shot and killed.
So this is the dude for... Oh, man. So apparently, let's see.
It's still unclear tonight, though, whether Rankins shot himself or whether officers fired and shot and killed him. The GBI still has that under investigation. We're live outside Grady Hospital in Atlanta. Joe Ripley, 11 Alive News.
All right, Joe. Thanks a lot. By the way, 11 Alive's Molly Oak continuing our team coverage live from Henry County. And Molly, dozens of law enforcement officers have been on the scene for most of the afternoon.
Yeah, Ron, when we first got out to the scene hours ago, I mean, law enforcement was just covering this neighborhood. And while their presence has definitely dwindled, I want you to take a look at this video from the scene earlier. They have been focused on a home off Linden Lane in the Swan Lake subdivision in Henry County. Now, Atlanta Police Department says APD's fugitive unit, Georgia State Patrol, and the U.S. Marshals Fugitive Task Force were serving a warrant out of Atlanta. And that's when an Atlanta police officer was shot and hospitalized. Now, we know multiple agencies responded to this shooting because from our initial vantage point, we saw Henry County Police, Henry County Sheriff, Clayton County Sheriff, Fulton County Sheriff, GBI, and Georgia State Patrol all on scene.
And then more and more cars kept coming, and I finally found where everything was, and I got stuck, and come to find out, my wife was looking it up online, trying to find out what was going on. Next thing we found out, it was serving a murder warrant, and Marshall got shot, and luckily he's come to find out he's gonna be okay, but.
As you can see from that crime scene behind me, still an active scene, even with that law enforcement kind of.
So here we go. So again, I'm gonna push anger management. I'm gonna push emotional intelligence. I'm gonna push conflict resolution because when you're in a relationship, sometimes you see the signs. I want to go out on a limb and say this probably wasn't his first. Or yeah, maybe she was trying to get away from him. You know, first of all, rest in peace to her and condolences to her family. But man, if a dude got to put his hands on you or he talk crazy or he disrespect you, man, get out of that. Get out of that, man. Your light shine too bright for Shawty. He ain't ready for you. And if you with a man and you too much for him and he ain't enough and and he pretend he gonna put his hands on it, or he pretend he gonna call you out your name, or he pretend he gonna disrespect you, man, find you somewhere where you appreciate it, bro. Don't sit around and wait for it to get worse. Fellas, a lot of us, we was raised by our mama. So we manly and we strong and we mean and we mad and we protect us. But emotionally, we catty, folks. We catty. We'll shoot up the club if you step on our shoes. So when you hurt us and you hurt us, we lose our breath. And we feel like we about to die. And we don't know what to do. And we haven't been taught anything. So when that takes place, when we start relying on what is going into our system, a lot of us, we listen to black people killing black people all day long. We might be listening to Drake. We listening to something that's affecting the way that we're going. But what we're not doing is we're not allowing our intelligence to take over. We spazzing out and we taking the coward way out. We shooting something up. We killing it. We acting on impulse. We not cool, calm, and collective about it, bro. We crashing out. We crash outers. And when that takes place, man, you in a situation, bro, where you had a moment. A firearm is a piece of equipment, bro, that you can't take them bullets back, bro. Bro, you shot her 10 times, bro. Let me show you. You shot her 10 times. Bro, that's crazy. Bro, what's wrong with you? What is wrong with you? You, hey, I'm trying to keep it positive, bro. You psyched out, bro. You psyched out, shout out. But that's the thing. If a man put his hands on a woman, bro, he mentally off. He off. All that type of action. Women, man, pay attention to these guys, man. They will hurt you, man. They will unalive you, man. If I don't care what's going on. If a man put his hands on a female for any reason whatsoever, man, get on somewhere, man. He warning you now, cause if it'll get out of that, he think you his punching bag. But stop. And he stayed out of prison, cause I guess he got in his mind that he was gonna fight with the police. He fought with the police. He did. I don't know what to say. He did. He out of here. But it is what it is. Like, share, subscribe, man.